Okay, so read this disclaimer first, please, guys. The clue's in the name of the channel. I'm an amateur, and I'm actually pretty bad. So nothing in this video should be taken as financial advice. Don't act on anything. There could well be errors, there could be slips of the tongue, anything. Do your own research, seek your own professional advice. Don't listen to me.
And hello there, guys. I just thought I'd start this little channel. I'm not going to put much effort into it, so don't expect any great things from it. But basically, I just was looking out for like investing. There's lots of videos on investing, but I've never really seen anywhere they kind of go into the absolute minutiae of what they're thinking, like, and of what they're doing exactly. There's a big stigma about sharing information, but I figured I've never really cared about sharing financial information, to be honest, and anyone who does care, what does it matter? I'm kind of doing this, apart from people I know recognising my voice, it's kind of anonymous, this, so what does it matter if my exact numbers are shared on YouTube all the time? I'll make a big... basically, I've been so a little intro to me. I've basically been investing in the stock market since about, well, kind of off and on over the decades, but properly since about 2014. And to be honest, I'm not that great at it. That's the other thing. I thought it would be nice to show a channel where someone's not an absolute genius, someone who's not like shot the lights out with their investing since they've started. Who knows, maybe sharing all this information will put some kind of, it'll make me accountable for my bad choices, perhaps. Maybe if I have lots of comments saying, "You bloody idiot, sell that, you bloody idiot, buy more of that," maybe those kind of comments will kind of improve me, who knows. Anyway, or I might just get upset by all the comments and turn them off, who knows. But basically, I thought I'd just kind of go through all the details. Each time I sell something or buy something, I'll probably show it on screen, so people who are new to all this investing can see the exact mechanics of how you do it on the screen as I'm doing it live. Well, probably a few days in advance. A few days later, they might see it. So little things like that. I thought it would be, you know, and I'm kind of bored anyway. It gives me something to do. All this kind of interesting. So where shall we start? I thought I'd start just by showing you my portfolio, basically, straight into the detail. I've just updated these values in my spreadsheet. These are the exact values as of Friday close of trading. Yeah, you heard me mention that I'm a pretty rubbish investor, actually. Well, here's one first clue as to how rubbish I am. Look at that top holding. Well, it was the top holding, but as we all know from reading the news, this previous star investor has completely lost it and closed down his business. If we look over here, you'll see here that my initial investment was 46,000, and it's down to like 27,700, down 40%. To be fair, that doesn't tell the full story, because actually before that, I think I bought it and then sold the accumulation units at a profit before I changed to the income units. Anyway, I'll go into more detail about everything at some point. But basically, I just wanted to emphasise, I'm really not a good investor at all. I'm hoping to improve. But sometimes it's good to see people on the internet not being great. You know, you can. It's more relatable, I'm hoping. Oh, I don't really care. Not too bothered how many people watch, to be honest. Just doing it for a bit of fun. And then, so my overall strategy is, I mainly want income. Well, I spend about 14 grand's worth a year. And so I want most of that to come from dividends, hopefully. And as you can see here, here's my projected dividends for all of my investments. And hopefully then dividends will grow faster than inflation, and so I can live off them. So at the moment, I'm probably going to have to sell some bits and pieces. There's some growth kind of things that I have in this portfolio as well. So, I mean, worst case, I mean, I could theoretically sell these growth low. See the dividend yield on some of these are as low as 0.6, 1.82, 0% dividend yield on these ones. Obviously, I'm not going into detail of what these things are. I think probably future videos might do that. But for now, I'm just giving an overview. So as you can see, I could yield higher. It only yields overall 3.46% at the moment. So I could easily yield 5%, I don't know, 4.5% at the moment, and that would get me over the amount I spend. The 14 grand I spend would be breached, but that would make my portfolio very focused on high dividend paying companies and investment instruments. So I have some growthy kind of investments in here as well. I'm not going to go through them one by one. You can read for yourself, and future videos will probably go into detail. What I'll also do in future videos is go through some of the changes I know already that I want to make and talk you through them, and I'll go through why and all that stuff anyway. So this is just a quick introduction really, and we'll see you next time.